Hello everyone, I'm Casper Kuma and welcome to No Case Should Remain Unsolved. Let's get started. She's gone. Who did it? I don't know. I've been in a real murder mystery mood though lately. I've been watching Hyoka again and I don't know. I really like murder mysteries. Even if that show doesn't really have murder in it. I realized I was a jellyfish. Well, that's strange. I spent the past 70 years simply drifting through life with no heading in particular, blindly stinging everyone I encountered. Can you see it too? The people I tried to embrace, I only ended up hurting. Everywhere I went, I left nothing but ruin. Jellyfish are super scary, like the man of war jellyfish or whatever that can murder you. It's so hard to see jellyfish though. They're so, I mean, I guess that's just how they're designed, but I feel like they're more dangerous than sharks, you know? Because at least you can see sharks. Jellyfish are really hard to see. So that's it. That's what I am. A jellyfish floating across the sea. I don't even remember why I once became a police detective. Look over there at that family, weeping for their lost child. This is a different kind of isekai. Reborn in another world, but I'm a jellyfish, but I'm also a police detective. Have I ever done anything to wipe away their tears? A police station is a crucible of pain and grief. So why did I choose to enter that institution? Why did I think I could somehow offer people solace and hope? Maybe I was simply being selfish. Maybe I became a detective just so I could belong somewhere. I should stop now. I should stop wandering with nothing but regret on my lips. I mean, I feel like it's possible to bring hope as a detective. Sometimes the person's not, dead yet. Sometimes they're just missing, right? I don't know. And sometimes it's nice to just know what happened, you know? That's it then. The first good thing I'll ever have done for anyone. Everyone, I'm sorry for everything. It's a sad guy. Madam. Miss Jeon Gyeong. Sorry, I don't know. Who are you? Siwon's ghost? Siwon's? I'm sorry. All the names in this game I think are Korean. We're gonna have a rough time. Remember that little girl? Cho Siwon? Siwon? I don't know. Choi Siwon? Siwon? The girl who went missing? That's right, ma'am. Do you know what happened to that girl you brought back? Thanks to you, her family found peace. Did their lives look ruined to you? The doctor says my mind is like an old library without an index. I'm sorry, but I have no idea who you are. I see you're in uniform, so you couldn't be Siwon's ghost. I mean, her name tag says differently. From the way you bring up my forgotten failure, I can only assume you're here to deliver judgment. Oh, you're not. You're the adjudicator. Whatever. Ma'am, I'm not here to judge you. I only want to tell you about the life you lived. Your Honor, you already know what happened. I never brought Siwon home. The case ended the way her father, Choi Dong-yeon, wanted. She disappeared forever. Completely out of her mother's reach. Leave the case unsolved? We can't do that, sir. Hashtag playground, hashtag unsolved case. Okay. Wait, did you, put hashtags in a text message to this dad or whatever? Leave the case unsolved? We can't do that, sir. You mean you've already filed a missing persons case? Siwon's officially registered as a missing person, then? Then please, that's good enough. Oh, okay. Okay, so this is the dad talking to the police department. I thought... Never mind. I thought, he was the detective, but... No. Then please, that's good enough, detective. I'm begging you. Please don't look for my daughter anymore. Stop asking where she is. Keep her completely out of her mother's reach. And let her just live life somewhere. Just say that she went out to the playground like she always did and vanished. That's all. A perfect crime with no witnesses, no suspects. So please leave this case unsolved. I'll do anything, please. I beg of you. Well, this is awkward. So that's how you remember it. That was the last case I took before I resigned from the missing persons team. See how relieved I looked after what Choi Dong-yeon said? That man knew. If we wanted to close the case and move on, we needed a good excuse. That my refusal was only customary, a front to cover up my cowardice. Ma'am. History is that certainty produced at the point where the imperfections of memory meet the inadequacies of documentation. What do you mean? It means you just don't get it. Can you remember the beginning and the end of the case? Let me help you weave together the threads connecting the start to the finish. I think Seowon's mother called me to report the girl missing. Yes, I remember now. She said Seowon disappeared from the playground. It's so weird. Like, I don't know, it's just strange that they're, like, sending these messages with hashtags. Calm down, ma'am. Who am I speaking to again? Hashtag playground, hashtag doorbell. Seowon's mother. Detective Jeon Gyeong, yes? Do you remember me? You came to check on Seowon the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. Detective, I'm scared. Please hurry. She's gone. Seowon is gone. She was just at the playground. When did you last see her at the playground? Exactly 3:33 in the afternoon. Detective, she disappeared 3 hours ago. We've looked everywhere. A 7-year-old girl could have gone alone. What do we do now? I'm trying not to panic, but the worst is all that comes to mind. I forget what, like, there's a certain amount of time that passes before it's like, okay, we're never gonna find this person. Is it like 12 hours or something? Like, if you can't find them then like, good luck? I feel like that's too short. Maybe it's like, I don't know, 2 days at least? I'd hope. I don't know. You're turning yourself in? Who's this? Ex-English teacher. Huh? Yes, I would like to surrender to the police. I am responsible. A little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she? 3 days ago? She was with me. I took her away. I'm sorry. It's all my fault. I did it because I needed the money. Well, that was fast. Case closed. I'm sorry. What do you mean it's all your responsibility? Hashtag death? What? Oh. How young was this child? If they're still in the cradle. Detective, the truth is, she's dead. Seowon is dead. She's been dead all this time. Your Honor, that's all I remember about the case. Now I understand why you've come to me, here at the final crossroads. Why you want me to remember the beginning and the end. You're the gatekeeper of time and space. Janus. Man, you just have all the titles, don't you? I had put it completely out of my mind. Was I trying to forget these memories because I felt guilty? The man who took her turned himself in, but I pretended it never happened. And the girl, she was already dead, but I pretended not to know. I'm sorry. Does that mean the mom was, like, lying if she was already dead? Like, I feel like she wasn't murdered after she got kidnapped. I feel like she was already dead. Cause, like, the dad didn't like the mother. What if she's just, like, holding onto a corpse this whole time? I don't know. I'm sorry. Someone like me doesn't deserve peace. Ma'am. It's alright, don't be afraid. I don't care what you want to call me, but you have to know that this isn't the end of the road. You're not bound for hell or purgatory. Now think back. Seowon disappeared from the playground, right? Try to recall everything you can about the location. I can see more fragments now. I see them. But they're so faint, like scars faded with age. No, you're doing great. Once you've brought up the fragments, try connecting them together. Build a chain of recollections. Even a dried out ravine can be a river again when the waters return. Oh, so now we match up these suckers? How? Okay. What is happening? Huh? Siwon is gone. She was just at the playground. It's alright again. What? Was there anything unusual about Siwon's activities today? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but try to think about it, okay? Did you see any suspicious individuals when you went to pick up Siwon, or anything out of the ordinary? So we can pick any of these, I guess? Maybe let's ask if there was any suspicious individuals? It's exactly as my daughter said. I was so sure Siwon would be at the playground, but when I got there, I didn't see her. So I assumed my daughter took her along. Then my daughter came downstairs and looked at me with her eyes wide and said, and I thought, oh no. Huh? Why did, huh? I guess she has 2 daughters. Right? I don't know. Whatever. Detective, I think you might be making a mountain out of a molehill. I don't know if my daughter told you, but Siwon goes alone to places all the time. My daughter worries easily, but mark my words, the girl always wanders back in time for dinner. Please don't worry about it. I'll have a certain word with my daughter. Honestly, I can't believe she's gone and called you. So the daughter also... Wait, so what? I thought the mother... So the mother didn't really care that much when she disappeared. It was the daughter that, like, was like, hey, we should call the cops. Okay, so... Right now it looks like I can link together anything, or like, I can research anything with playground on it, right? What does the plus button do? It just gives us their faces. The little girl went missing from the playground, didn't she, 3 days ago? I don't think any of those would work out matched with those. Just say that she went out to the playground like she always did and vanished. That's a little weird. I think this one should go with this one about her activities, because, like, that one mentions her normal activities. No, it was all business as usual. She goes to kindergarten on weekdays, and we go to the playground on weekends as a family. We have 2 playgrounds in the condo complex. Normally we alternate between them. I go along sometimes, but one of them isn't wheelchair accessible, so Gyeong has to take the kids on her own. Oh, so the mom's in a wheelchair? Well, no, wait, no. No, the dad's in a wheelchair. Wait. Recently, they've only been going to that one playground. Gyeong said the kids asked to go there today too. If only they'd gone to the other playground. On the way back, they sometimes drop by the stationery store near the complex entrance. The place is called Apollo. Siwon loves getting candy there. Okay. Can I scroll faster? This is really slow. There we go. Give it to me. How? Come on. There we go. Oh, okay. Put it here. Okay, that's a little better. Okay, so... I don't know if my daughter told you, but Siwon goes alone to places all the time. Please don't worry about it. I'll have a stern word with my daughter. I honestly can't believe she's gone and called you. What happens if I click on this? Nothing? I just don't understand why. Oh, I can drag and... Oh, that's much faster than scrolling. I wonder if this was meant to be a mobile game. Okay, a little girl. We already did the... I guess this is our only option. Think hard about it, okay? You don't have to answer if you don't want to, but try to think about it, okay? See if you can remember someone you didn't usually see at the playground. I heard you were all there together. Your mother... Siwon, your mother, and you too, Myung-ho. I don't... Where did all this come from? Oh, is that the teacher's name? Okay, never mind. Yeah. We were all together. That's weird. Why did you bring the English teacher with you? Think back to the testimonies about the playground. Who do you think those people were? People? These testimonies were all from one person. Weren't they? Ma'am, life is a bit like a jigsaw puzzle, isn't it? Jigsaw puzzle master. Change speaker. Interesting. So we can set it to Siwon's mother, or Choi, or the ex-English teacher. No, it was all business as usual. So one of them isn't wheelchair accessible. Who would I change this to, though? Sorry, I'm fighting my cat. She keeps trying to climb onto the keyboard. I guess it's telling us to change it to Siwon. Or the father. Change order. I don't know what's happening at all. Your memories are scrambled and misaligned, but each fragment, each moment connects with another. Look at the connections closely and you'll figure out where the pieces belong. Who said these things and in what order? And then what? What does that change? Who knows? Maybe if you connect enough pieces, you might discover a key. A key that unlocks the face of the person putting the puzzle back together. Okay. Oh god. Oh, this is getting more complex by the minute. Okay, we've got all these shaking words. Came to check on Siwon the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. Yes, I would like to surrender to the police. I am responsible. She goes to kindergarten on weekends. We go to the playground on weekends as a family. Oh boy. On the way back, they sometimes drop by the stationery store near the complex entrance. She loves getting there. Blah, blah, blah. Look for everywhere for 7-year-old. She could have gone alone. She's dead. So please leave this case unsolved. Don't know if I told you, but Siwon goes alone to places all the time. I can't believe she's gone and called you. Okay, so are we looking for the first thing that happened? I guess kindergarten. Can you tell me anything about Siwon's life at kindergarten? About the kindergarten teacher's testimony? Let's ask about her life at kindergarten. Can you tell me anything about Siwon's life at kindergarten? I've already explained everything to the other officers on the phone, detective. Is she still missing? How could someone take her away in broad daylight in the middle of a condo complex? I heard her mother and brother were with her. They didn't see anything? It keeps getting changed who's accompanied this kid. I don't know if this will help, but well, you asked me to tell you anything, so I guess I will. Siwon is always optimistic and cheerful. She started at Eden last year, and I was surprised that she never shied away from any of us teachers. Oh, so this isn't you talking, this is the teacher, isn't it? At first I just took her as a friendly child. Then I realized that her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother. Whose brother? Mother and brother. Oh, okay, no. Okay, so Siwon's brother. Okay, so Siwon has 2 siblings, right? Then I realized that her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother, but she never asked where her mother was. No, that's not the problem, not at all. But, well, how should I put this? I suppose I've never seen her cry or get angry or even frown. So I always feel like I want to keep a closer eye on her and make sure she's okay. She's going to need a lot of attention and guidance. She's so cheerful and bright, but in a strangely fragile way. Does that make sense? Okay, so I believe this needs to be changed if I can change the speaker, because this sounds like teacher. There you go. Okay, so now you're swooshed over there. Good for you. Where am I? I wanted to see about cry. I'm locked out of that thing. When did Suwon's mother leave you? That wouldn't be for you. Okay, let me try to comprehend this whole game. Let's ask about this stationery store. No. Did you happen to see this boy when you went to the playgrounds to find Suwon? You received testimony that Suwon is a regular at your stationery store. Let's ask about this boy, because that could be the brother, right? You happened to see this boy when you went to the playgrounds to find Suwon. You know that playground near the stationery store, right? I saw that boy a few days ago. He went from the playground straight to the store. I remember wondering why Suwon was sticking so close to that boy. Why do you ask, detective? Does this boy have something to do with the case? Guess not. Can I try something else? I guess I can't. I guess I only have one chance to pursue a line of thingy-nabbajigs. Tell me what happened when you saw last... When you last saw... Let's ask about that. Tell me what happened when you last saw Suwon. Monkeys. See no evil, hear no evil, speak no evil. We always used to buy Suwon candy from the stationery store on the way home. But we didn't buy her candy recently because Auntie doesn't come with us anymore. Auntie. I told Suwon to stay where she was and went to the stationery store, and I ran right over. The stationery store is just up the steps over the fence. It's really quick, I swear. I was only there for a bit and I ran back. But she wasn't there. I called her name like Suwon, but she didn't come, only Auntie did. I started crying and Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with us. She told me not to say anything at all. Just like the monkey we saw at the temple. This sounds like a child's talking, not a father. Mother... Okay, so I put this in the unknown category. We need a picture of whoever this is. I suspect it's his sister, but I don't know. Not to say. That's still locked. You know you weren't at the playground. I have to open the lock to connect this conversation. Oh, okay. I see. So I think I need a playground to connect to this so I can open it. So let's see. Do I have any playgrounds left? I think I used a lot of the playgrounds. Here's a playground. Was your son still there? I was under the impression that both children were at the playground. Let's see what happens if I connect these two. Was your son still there? I was under the impression that both children were at the playground. Who's this? Myung-ho. Myung-ho said he was with Suwon the whole time, but that he had no idea where she'd gone. So I scolded him. You're not making any sense. I was so desperate that I was too harsh with him. This is his brother. Even though it's my fault Suwon's disappeared, I failed them both. Please don't ask Myung-ho for information. I won't tell you anything. This sounds like the mother talking. Not this guy. Right? Wait. I'm pretty sure that the kids live with the mom? Or would it be the dad? Let's put it under the mom for now. I don't know. Won't tell you anything. It's okay if you don't want to talk, Myung-ho. I don't mind waiting. I want to know how to access these locked ones. Let's see what happens if I just connect these. I don't know. It's okay if you don't want to talk, Myung-ho. I don't mind waiting. But Myung-ho, did you promise me that once you're ready, you'll talk to me? Okay, well that's Myung-ho. But why is it being set up as a stationary guy? It should be, I guess, under this one. How do I unlock you? So we need to find Hyung's location when Seowon vanished. Okay. Gone alone. Can we connect that to anything? Does Seowon have favorite places near the playground? Somewhere she might have wandered off on her own. Has Seowon ever wandered off alone before? I don't know about this. She disappeared 3 hours ago. Oh, now we got the brother unlocked. Okay, cool. Let me rearrange some of these. I'm gonna move you under the brother. This is the brother, right? Push you over here. Okay. And I want to put you over here too. Brother. This is interesting. I feel like it's like one of those, you know, like crime boards or whatever, where you got all the pictures on the wall and you're stapling all the stuff. I don't know. What do I do to unlock? Oh, I got a key? Or no, I didn't get a key. How do I get this key? When did Seowon's mother leave you? Where is this connected to? Anything? I feel like that's a question for the dad. Okay, let's see. What else can we do? I don't know if it matters what order we do this in. There's a lot of called things. Please don't worry about it. I'll have a stern word with my daughter. Honestly, can't believe she's gone and called you. Okay, we've unlocked a new branch with this one. Stay on the line, I'm on the way. Could you tell me what happened? Who were you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3rd? Let's ask this. Who are you with? Because that might give us that next person. Who are you on the phone with on the afternoon of February 3rd? Well, our office isn't exactly well staffed, so I'm the one doing most of the phone duties. Gyeong on the afternoon of the 3rd? Employees complain if we check in too often, so we don't usually do that. And there's not much to call about in the afternoon. Wait a second. Ah, I see, I did call, but it wasn't for anything special. There's gonna be, what was it now? A Best Caregiver Award ceremony in a few days. So we asked if she could make it, like, we have more than 100 caregivers working with us, but no one wanted to show. I think that was the gist of the call. I kind of regretted calling her. I mean, she's not the type to do that kind of company spirit event. You talked to her, right? Can't even have a nice long chat. She's always cutting calls short. Something about being too busy with the kids. Has she even come into the office recently? So what was this all about? I mean, as long as she's doing her job, right? But a police visit? Really? She's not exactly a slacker. What's going on here? So who's this talking? This is like a third party. Caregiver. How do I unlock you? We need birthday. So there's even more people in this. Everyone's here. Did seem like there was something to do with the hospital in one of them. I saw that as a hashtag. Police visit. Claims, oh my goodness. We received testimony that Seowon is a regular. I don't want that one. Police visit. He claims to be a culprit behind the disappearance. Have you contacted Seowon's father? City Hall, you said? This one has a hashtag birthday in it though, so we might get closer to the other thing. Have you contacted Seowon's father? I kept calling him, but he won't pick up. It's not out of the ordinary. We only meet for her birthdays. But this is an emergency. His own daughter is missing. Detective, I was texting him on that day you came from the police station. She was always such a quiet girl, but she was chattering about how much happier she'd be if her father was here too. So I asked him if he'd come by and say hello. But he's heartless, that man. That's unfortunate. But this is not the father talking. This is somebody else. Birthdays. Let's link that. Can I link this to this? I don't understand. I don't understand at all. How do I unlock you? What's the other part of it? Caregiver. What if I... Where's that statement with the caregiver? Oh, we got a live for Apollo Stationery too. Can I zoom out at all? I feel like I got stuff everywhere. Where's that promise? Or not the promise, the caregiver. How do I unlock you? I have to open the lock. I'm trying to open the lock. I just don't understand how. Oh, I can do it like this too. I've already found the fragments containing clues. Should I search for the answer now? Hold up, I don't know. Not yet. I don't I don't know what we're talking about there. Can I do this one? None of the fragments. Okay, so we don't have that one. What about this one? Okay, we have to get a key for that one. We have this one? No. How did I get the ones for this one? We've received testimony that directly contradicts your claim. What was his claim? We need to figure out what he said. I saw it somewhere, something about, like, does she ever go anywhere alone? I think we might need that train of thought. Let's see, this one here. How do we get to this one? Gone alone in playground. Goes alone. Maybe this one? We received testimony that Jeon is a regular at your stationery store. We're down here. Let's ask this one because it would open up the stationery conversation and it would say whether or not she'd actually be alone. Does she want to have any favorite places near the playground, somewhere she might have wandered off to or on her own? Huh. This is the wait. So, this is definitely the dad talking, or is it we're just using his picture? Wandered off, she didn't stroll away somewhere, she's been kidnapped. All possibilities are on the table, as if. Get off your chairs and do something. We're running out of time here. Mobilized force, get those cruisers on the streets, anything. Tick-tock, detective. Who knows what they're gonna do to her? And you're sitting here asking if she goes on her own? Damn it. Damn it. Sorry, detective. I know you're doing everything you can. That wasn't useful at all. Thank you. Oh, so can I choose a different one? Has Jeon ever wandered off on her own before? Is that really possible? Detective, I think it might be my fault she's gone. I was in the hospital for a long time after I had Jeon. I couldn't care for her because I was bedridden. Since we both spent so much time looking up at the hospital ceiling, I thought I might be able to understand her better. Now, though, I'm not so sure. Do you think she resents me? Is that why she won't call me Mom? Is that why she's always so hard to find? I have to scour all the playgrounds to find her. Huh. Okay, so this is the mom talking. Oh, we already got that set up. Okay, good. Hospital. Okay. Special meaning to her name. Do we have any others? No, just that one, I think. Or wait, we got this purple one. Oh no, that's just lighting up that. Is there any special meaning to Jeon's name? Seowon was born at 23 weeks. She weighed less than 700 grams. Her mother had just come out of the C-section and was about to be transferred to the ICU with the baby, but the nurse called for me. It was only a few seconds, but she let me see Seowon. Seowon reminded me of Thumbelina, a fragile, precious little princess nestled in a bright red flower. She was so light I could barely feel her in my arms. I was scared she might float away if I so much as breathed in her direction. The nurse told me I had to have a look, but I didn't know how. I could barely see through my tears. I couldn't even get a proper look at my precious baby girl. And then, the first thing I did after that confusing meeting, I registered her birth. I sprinted straight from the hospital to the City Hall registration desk. I couldn't stop to catch my breath. Then I wrote down her name, Seowon. That's Seo for rhinoceros, and Won for origin. It's an unusual name, I would know. Imagine naming your child Rhino. The poor mom, she's like just passed out on the bed, and she doesn't know that her husband just ran off and named their kid Rhino. At the time, I was thinking of the old saying about marching forward like the lone horn of a rhino. I thought of that strength. I put all my weight into each stroke of the pen, every last one, hoping that the fragile piece of paper might help her somehow. And it might help root her to life. Like a powerful anchor that kept her moored to us. That is just so unfortunate. I think I understand why Seowon ran away. Okay, so this is connected to the dad. How do I get it over there? There we go. Alright. Well, we have that weirdness. This is my child, Rhino. Okay. So... what else do we have? We have... oh god, where am I? We have phone here. City Hall, you said. That's right, Chief. How are you? I'm from the Hwamyoung City Hall Administrative Office. It's that time of year. 4 kids slated to start school this year, and your district didn't show up to pre-entrance day. I'm just calling for your cooperation. We spoke with all the families over the phone. They all said that they were on vacations overseas or busy with other things, that sort of thing. I mean, elementary school classes haven't even started yet, so I'm going to report that everything looks fine. But we do have to make sure the paperwork is all there. We're working on the police assistance request forms right now. They'll say that local police stations dispatch personnel to all the absentees' households for welfare checkups at the school board's request. Imagine that, Chief. It's like a free bonus. But our compensation for external personal requisition is pretty solid if you ask me. Once you get the forms, send us your personal roster with their direct deposit information attached, and we'll take care of things on the end. Okay, well, this isn't the mom talking. This is another third party. Man, I have a lot of nameless people. I want elementary school though. And you received a notice from the school board, correct? It says in our files that she didn't attend pre-entrance day. Received testimony that you spoke on the phone with City Hall employee and told them Seowon couldn't attend pre-entrance day for personal reasons. I think we'll go with the second one, maybe? Maybe? I don't know. What would... testimony that you... Let's go with the second one. I don't know, because it's a testimony. I don't know, maybe it'll lead to something else. Do you live with your daughter? The pre-entrance day, what was it my daughter said now? Slight cold, I think, yes. I remember now. I knew it was pre-entrance day, so I asked my daughter later how it went. I don't live with her, of course, but I'm in the area and drop in from time to time. It's just, I don't want her to leave her alone for too long, spending all her time wallowing in misery. I do remember that I was visiting a few days ago when that City Hall employee called. He asked me the same thing you did, Detective. So I think I said she was doing well and I was taking perfect care of my granddaughter. Detective, this is ridiculous. It was just one missed pre-entrance day at school. What are you interrogating me for? Huh. So we got Graham on this chat. No, I'm just all over the place. It's so hard to look at what's happening. We can get to that one statement with time. That wouldn't help prove that he's lying, though. No. I need to find lie, if possible. Let's ask about the surrender. See, your mother has contacted you. That's weird. Needs to be the culprit behind the disappearance. I want to know more about this. Siwon's father has surrendered himself to us. No, detective, you can't. Don't believe a word of what he says. I'll be at the station immediately. Everything he says is a lie. It was me. I made him do it. It was all my fault. I'll be right there, detective. Don't you listen to anything he tells you. It's all my responsibility. Okay, let's look at lie. What if I told you there's no... Oh, man, there's a lot of lying happening. But I don't think that has anything to do with Apollo's stationery, so... Does caregiver connect to anything? Not really. Wandered off alone. Here we go. Let's go with this, I guess. We received testimony that Siwon was a regular at your stationery store. Did anyone from her family drop in today, or Siwon herself? On her own. Today? No, not Siwon, not her brother either. May I ask what the police want with them? You're not the first to come looking for her today. Is this about Myung-hung's mother? The thing is, Myung-hung's only been coming with Siwon these days. He used to come with his mother all the time when he was younger, but I haven't seen her in quite a while. She's doing alright. Okay, now let's put this under the shopkeeper. Okay. Proof that he's lying. Somebody over here, the brother. We didn't buy her candy recently because Auntie doesn't come with us anymore. The stationery store is just... Let's pursue the stationery store. Thoughts? Can I? No. Not a brother either. Wouldn't it be this one? Because it's saying, like, saying that they didn't go to the store today. But she did, right? Well, let's just see what happens if I try. But we didn't buy her candy. I told her here where she was and went to the stationery store. There we go. Okay. Now what? Candy line time. Alright. Okay, so we have to find something else with one of those words. There's time. I want to leave her alone for too long, spending all of her time on her, wallowing in misery. I don't think that would really connect to that, though. Let's see what promise does. No, I don't like that. What about 3 hours ago? Let's try Do you remember what time precisely? How do you remember the time so precisely? My phone's call history. I never leave the children alone when we're out together. But then I got a phone call. Don't usually get calls in the afternoon. Then I panicked. First thing that came to mind was that I had to pick up somewhere quiet so I could hear. So I ducked into the condo hallway. The call history is 5 minutes long, but she disappeared in less than that. I know because I looked up partway through the conversation and she was already gone. This is a caretaker speaking. Do I have a caretaker? Is this a caretaker? I guess. I don't have any... I don't know who this lady is. Oh, I guess we don't know her name. That's the problem. Huh. You have silence over there. I wonder if we could put that with not to say. Okay, I have to unlock that, but I think I can get this one. No? Well, what if I try to unlock it with my magical clicking powers? Okay. I don't understand sometimes. Okay, we don't have that. We don't have that. We don't have that. Ba-dum-bum-bum, ba-dum-bum-bum. Oh my goodness. I am so overwhelmed with information. You came to check on Siwon the other day. I asked you not to ring the doorbell. Please tell me you remember. Hello, madam. Senior Inspector Jeon Gyeong from Hwamyoung Police Station. You would be Siwon's mother, correct? I'm just here to see Siwon, if that's alright. Oh my gosh. You scared me, detective. I was expecting the delivery man. Could you please knock instead of ringing the doorbell next time? My daughter's taking a nap. She dozed off in front of the TV while I was washing the rice. I just tucked her in. Come inside. Fast asleep, see? Oh, I suppose you can't really tell under that blanket. She must be tired, poor thing. Siwon and I were out and about all day yesterday. She slept in this morning too. I find that really suspicious, that we can't see her under the blanket. How do we know she's not already dead under there, or if it's something else? I swear, kids grow up so fast. She's gotten so much taller that barely anything fits anymore. I had to do all her shopping at once. First day of school is only a month away, and there's so much to buy. Oh, I hope she wakes up soon so we can eat and get her uniform fitted. I'm sorry, detective, you might have to wait a while before she wakes up. So, what brings you here? That's suspicious. Where's this taller go to? Well, that's weird. None of these really go together. Everything he says is a lie. Let's see this. Does this go anything? We received testimony that directly contradicts your claim. Ah, you're back, which means you're still searching, I take it. I tried to think of anyone suspicious I might have seen in the area, but nothing. But the truth is, well, yes, Myung-ho was here. Sorry for lying to you, I didn't think it was important. Well, you see, I didn't want you to think badly of Myung-ho. He's a good boy at heart. I'm very sorry, I truly am. I should have told you up front. What time did he come into the store again? Oh, a little after 3:30, I believe. Well, nothing was out of the ordinary. He looked like he was in a rush, and when I asked, he only said he had to go back quick. He went straight to the usual candy shelf and picked out a bag, so I assumed it was for Siwon. It was her favorite brand, you know, the pink candy that's so big your cheeks puff up like a squirrel. I told you before, Myung-ho is very mature for his years. But that day I saw him squatting in front of the greeting card shelf for a long time, with the candy still in hand. Eventually he came up to the counter and paid for the candy, but he wouldn't look me in the eye. I thought it was strange, so I went to check the shelf, and well, one of the cards was gone. I was disappointed in the boy, of course, made up my mind to give him a stern talking to. At the same time, well, I felt sorry for him. I can only imagine what went through his mind when he was squatting there in front of the shelf. I mean, it says greeting card, but not all greeting cards are for happy things, so maybe he was picking like a like a goodbye card, you know? But that would be strange. Huh. Candy. Okay, I don't think I can open that. Time? What about this one? Oh, can I open these things? Like, how do I open these? Where's that other one? Need a key. No, I don't have the fragments for it. Okay. Let's go back up. What time did he come in? No, let's go to how does Myung-ho feel? Myung-ho. How does Myung-ho feel? Myung-ho, I think. It must have been a big change for him. Your station searched the park in the neighborhood, right, detective? The one with the pond? The weeping willow trees by the water, they're lonely to look at. I took a stroll there last year with Myung-ho and Gyeong, and the trees remind me of Myung-ho. He looks like he's at the mercy of the world sometimes, but the truth is, he's the most unyielding boy you'll meet. For children and adults too, I suppose. A death in the family is apparently like experiencing your universe collapse. Rebuilding from those ruins was a time-consuming journey. But I think Myung-ho's managed quite well in his own right. I don't know if you noticed, but there's something he always carries around, never leaves home without it. That umbrella? But why? Can I open this? No. Okay. Well, what about phone call? Stay on the line, I'm on my way. Can you tell me what happened? I got a call from my mother. Seowon's grandmother. She said, I'm at the store outside the condo complex and security called, saying the fire alarm was going off in the house. A security guard went over to my mother's house to check, but he couldn't open the door, so she asked me to go and open it for her. I chewed her out. She knew I couldn't bring Seowon somewhere so dangerous. I told her to go herself. She was so stubborn. Mom said she could get to the playground and pick up Seowon faster than she could get home, so I should rush over to her house and make sure everything was fine at her place, that she would be there soon. She said that made the most sense. She was going to wait for me with Seowon outside the building. I went to Mom's house and the security guard was there. I opened the door for him and the place was filled with smoke. I don't know what she was cooking on that stove, but the pot was burnt black. The guard turned off the stove and opened the windows. But all I could think of was Seowon. How glad I was that I didn't bring her to such a dangerous place and that the fire didn't get any worse. I ran back into the elevator. It was only for a few moments, I swear. I found Mom waiting for me outside the building, just like she promised. But when I asked her where Seowon was, she said, I thought you took her with you. Detective, are you here yet? This is the daughter talking. Because the daughter called. Where's the daughter? It's the caregiver. I'll just put her over here. I don't know. Oh, okay, there's the grandma. Now we can move something to the grandmother's words over there. Where was it? Because I slapped it under somebody's here and it didn't really belong to them. Where was it? The pre-entrance day, what was it my daughter said now? A slight cold, I think, yes. Do you remember? Granddaughter, here we go. So this should be moved over to the grandma. Okay. Have you contacted Seowon's father? I tried calling him, but he wouldn't pick up. It's not out of the ordinary. We only meet her for birthdays. His own daughter is missing. I feel like this could be the grandma talking. Maybe. Birthdays? Calling. I kind of want to move this one over to the grandma just because I'm not sure. Promised. Playground? I think we have to match some stuff up. Oh, we can look for this one? Okay. Reasons to suspect the mother. I think... Oh. See? Now your number. Someone turned himself in. But you're still suspicious of Siwon's mother. Are you misremembering something? No, that's not it. My memories are hazy and out of order, but those were the exact conversations. Siwon's father clearly said, keep her completely out of her mother's reach. That's why he wanted to keep the case unsolved. And there was more testimony. Alright then. Let's start by looking for reasons to suspect Siwon's mother. Your doubts about her will reveal more of your clouded memories, but it's absolutely true that Siwon's mother is the reason the girl went missing. Okay, well, there was something over here. Mom's house. I didn't bring her to such a dangerous place. I thought you took her with you. Would that be one? No. But when I asked her when Siwon was? No? Really? Where would it be? I think there was something the shopkeeper said, right? What am I looking for? It's about mother. There we go. He used to come with his mother all the time when he was younger, but I haven't seen her in a while. And then I believe the boy said something. Auntie doesn't come with us anymore. Auntie said I shouldn't tell anyone she wasn't with us. There we go. Oh, I found it already. Ba-dum-bum-bum. Where would it be? Calls history. I never leave the children alone when we're out together. That's not true, but whatever. Already gone? No, I don't think so. Where are the trash talkings about the mom? Where? There's a lot of things in this one. We asked if she could make it. Oh. Would it be? No. I think it might be my fault that she's gone. I don't think... my fault she disappeared. I don't think we can pick from the mother's testimony, can we? Huh. Okay, well, I don't think that's gonna work. She's still missing. Then I realized that her brother came to pick her up instead of her mother. There we go. Found it. We did it. Okay. Tall name and playground. Taller? Do you really think that Mr. Kim Gyeong-sok is, Yeon-so? Yeon-so? Gang-sok? Siak? I don't know. I don't know. Is he the culprit? I don't know. Do you really suspect him, detective? Even if he were in financial trouble, I don't think he would stoop that low. Instead, he'd... Detective, I'm not trying to defend Gang-seok. I'm only telling you what I saw. There was a woman sulking around that playground, always hanging back. I thought she was suspicious, but I kept running into her when I went around looking for Seowon. She was in her 30s or early 40s. A little on the tall side, maybe 10 centimeters or taller than me. She was always looking at the playground from afar. Always behind the wall, behind the flower bed. You wouldn't see her unless you were really looking. But she could probably keep an eye on the kids at the playground if she really craned her neck. I saw her there, standing on her toes, trying to look over the wall. By the way, detective, what was the name of that girl Gang-seok confessed to taking? Name? This was my conversation with Seowon's mother, right? Probably. Don't understand. She acts as if she knows the man who turned himself in. And asks about her kidnapped daughter as if she's a stranger. It's frightening. Was she having a dissociative episode? Ma'am, do you remember the things that made you stand on your toes? What does that have to do with anything? In my case, I only really stood on my toes for one reason. Affection. To keep my eyes on something or someone that I really cared about. Ma'am, you were on the force for nearly 30 years. This is the only case you left unsolved. Remember how you closed that file and placed it in the cabinet? Why were you standing on your toes? I don't know what we're talking about. Name. Oh, we've gone into hip-hop. But why? Boom, chaka, chaka, boom, bow, bow. I don't know how to get these keys. Playground? Okay, I don't think so. But what is this purple one up here? Can we unlock this one? Can we unlock this one? Yes, the umbrella. This would be from the stationary guy. Shouldn't I have it? Oh, I think my mouse just died. Hold on a second. Okay. All these statements are gray. Oh, but I think we can do this. I think he says in here, right? Where is it? No, he says it somewhere. I swear. Where the hell is it? I swear it was in this. Went straight to the usual candy shelf and picked out a bag. Blah blah blah. She came to the counter and paid for the candy. Same time I felt sorry for him. He used to come with his mother. Where is it? I know somebody said he carried something around all the time. Where is it? Where is it? Sarah's still searching. What do you think about it? I swear it was part of this. Maybe it was the babysitter then? Looks like he's in mercy of the world sometimes. There we go. Don't know if you noticed, but there's something he always carries around. Never see him home without it. This one? What am I doing? I want the picture of the umbrella. Do I have to open up the boy's line of thought then? Where do I get the umbrella? There. Okay, cool. Promise school hospital time. Maybe you can go back over here to promise. I think we can open this one now. The umbrella, you mean? That's right. Whether he's going to school or some outing, he's always got an umbrella in hand. It's been that way since my wife passed. There's something she always told the kids when she was in the hospital. She promised that she'd go ahead to heaven and watch over them from above. Myung-ho didn't say anything. All he did was sit in the distance and sigh, as I recall. I think he wanted to tell her that there was no such thing as heaven, that if she wanted to watch over him, she should do it from Earth. It wasn't long before she passed. I only noticed after some time that Myung-ho always took an umbrella with him when he left the house. And then I remembered the exact promise his mother made. I mean it, Myung-ho. How about this then? Since I won't be able to pick you up from school or rainy days, I'll ask God to stop the rain if you ever forget your umbrella. Well, that's weird. Before she passed? Then who the hell is talking to us? This is odd. I don't want that one. School? I don't know. Well, we can get more info out of Myung-ho this way. Whatever. Let's see what this leads to. Thank you for telling me, Myung-ho. I heard that you're in 5th grade at elementary school. With your height, I bet the girls won't leave you alone. You're very tall for your age. Is it because you take after your mom? I take after her? Really? Am I like her? I don't think Seowon's mother is Myung, the brother's mother. Choi? I don't know. Seem to know the family well. Seem to know Seowon's family well. Myung-ho's family well. I've seen them since the children were little. Must have been, say, 3 or 4 years now? When they first moved in, I was sure Myung-ho was close to finishing elementary school. He was tall for his age, and he's very quiet, that one. His mother was picking out supplies for younger kids, so I showed her to the shelves that older children might like. She laughed and said, he gets that a lot. Myung-ho is mature beyond his years, and I don't mean his looks. Is it normal for kids his age to only think of themselves? But he's always hanging back and letting his sister spend all his pocket money. This sounds like it's coming from the stationery owner just because they're selling school supplies. Yes, I did something. I almost unlocked the key. I unlocked a part of a key. Woo! I don't know. So I guess this means it's in the right spot. Elementary school. Okay, well, we have these options. Let's see what this one says. You've received the notice from the school board, correct? It says in our files that she didn't attend pre-entrance day. I'm just here to check in and make sure everything's alright. The world's a dangerous place these days. I've been told City Hall personnel have spoken with Soo-won's grandmother already, but just want to make sure. Is Soo-won alright? Of course she is, Detective. You must have your hands full, checking up on every absence in the district. You'll see once she wakes up. Soo-won's healthy as a horse now. She'll have no trouble going to school. All that time in the hospital was tough on her, but she's grown up so strong. I'm proud of her. Soo-won's been no end of trouble since I was pregnant with her, and I think she takes after her father. She was born premature. The doctor scared us every time we went in for a checkup, about how one thing could go wrong and then something else and on and on. I don't remember how many waivers and consent forms I had to sign. But I always knew she'd be alright, how those little hands were going to get bigger and stronger one day. No need to worry, I'm taking very good care of her. Soo-won's father and I are no longer together, but my mother and I are doing our best to give her everything she needs. And I'll make sure she comes out to the first day of school. Thank you for checking in. I think the rice is ready. Would you like to join us for food, Detective? Hospital? And that's locked. Don't think I can open it, right? Okay. We got some flashing things up here. Myung's testimony that shows how he has mixed feelings on Hae-jeong. Hae-jeong is the mother, I think. So we'd find that just right here. Nice. I'm starting to use my brain. Please don't lie to me. Didn't you say Auntie was telling the truth? Okay, we found what he stole. He stole a greeting card. One of the cards was gone. Nice, 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 nice. Ice. Silence. Not to say. Can we connect that down here? Wait, but I have another one I can open. Young's location when Soo-won vanished. I did find that. It was over here. Somewhere. I think I would have it saved under the boy. Oh, well that's the potential daughter. We know you weren't at the playground. Jeon Gyeong's location when, oh no, we're looking for the mother's thing, because the mom wasn't with them. Where was it? A bunch of people said about how the mom didn't come. Where was it? No, not Soo-won and brother. It's about Myung's mother. No. Somebody else said that she wasn't there. Are these? You know you weren't at the playground. Oh, we have to find out where she was. She was at the grandmother's house. No? Would it be in the grandmother's thing? Where was it? do. Always want to keep a close eye on her. Where was she? Where was she? Location. Oh my goodness. The mother was picking out supplies. That wasn't any time recent though, so I don't think that's what we need. The truth is, well, Myung-ho was here. That's not what we're looking for. Maybe we'll just wait on this one for now. I think some of these statements have to be swapped around, though. Reason the English teacher needed funds. Okay, I don't have that one yet. Okay, so let's see what hospital gets us. Just that one? Then that's no good. Station? See, your mother contacted you. I see your mother has contacted you. It's exactly as you heard. Will you be coming to the police station together? That man was never one for prayer. No matter how deep you dug, he said the spade would never know the smell of the earth. He refused to pray even once as our baby lay sick in the hospital. That's why he doesn't understand. That prayer is the reason we've been so blessed. All he did was get angry that he couldn't change anything with his own abilities. He said he turned himself in. If he really did take her, maybe it was because he couldn't afford child support payments. He's been complaining since last summer about how he was having a hard time keeping up with the payment schedule. I told him that this was a critical time in CO1's life, that he had to get his act together. We may be divorced, but he's still her father. Even now. I suppose he's trying to change things himself without even trying to pray. That's awkward. So the mom, Siwon's the English teacher's daughter, right? Who would be saying this? Let's click on these names and try to see if we can Eden kindergarten, and let's try to get as many like of these things as we can, because I didn't know this was a thing. City Hall. Okay, we have those. Because I'm still missing some names here. Myung-ho. Her brother. Grandmother. Just get them all crossed out. There can be one less thing on my mind. Jeon. Wait, what? Oh, so this would be Jeon speaking. Where is she? Shin Jeong. Okay, so this goes over here. I took a stroll there last year with Myung-ho and Hae-jung. Well, she wouldn't be strolling over with herself. Your station searched in the park, right? The one with the pond. I strolled there with Myung-ho and Hae-jung. The trees remind me of Myung-ho. Death in the family. Where would you go? Oh, but we have this one now. Yes. Needs to pay child support. Oh my goodness. Where is it? Where the hell did you go? Do. Where am I? It's a little hard to figure out where I am in this menu. Where did the child support go? Payment. Here we go, here we go. Can afford child support payments. Okay, doorbell playground time. Doorbell playground time. Can I reuse one of these? No. Doorbell playground time. Doorbell playground time. Am I gonna like run out of like words? I still don't know where Jeon Gyeong was. Even though I'm sure they told me. Playground time, playground time. Time. Where is Seowon now? Is that what I wanted? No, I wanted something else. I guess these are my only options. Well, let's see, where's Seowon now? She's with her family. I made sure she had something to eat before I dropped her off. Once I brought her to the playground where I first found her, she knew exactly how to get home. I rang the doorbell and stood at the entrance waiting for her parents. It was only for a few seconds, but in that short time, I wondered again and again if I should just leave the girl there and run. Detective, I was being stupid. I was stupid to kidnap her, and I'm still being foolish now, having the nerve to feel guilty about it all. The girl's father. He pulled the girl tight into his arms and wept. I knelt in front of him to apologize. But he bowed so low I thought he'd fall. And he thanked me. He thanked me for bringing her home safe. What I did was indefensible. I will accept my punishment. I know that I won't make up for the suffering I caused their family, but I will live out the rest of my life in sincere contrition. Well, I don't know who said that. Was it really him, the teacher? But I want to move over the hospital thing about the naming the rhinoceros to the teacher, because the teacher's her dad. So let's move this to the teacher, I think. The girl's father. Where would this go? That man was never one for prayer. All he did was get angry. He couldn't do anything with his own abilities. He said he turned himself in. Couldn't afford child support payments. Having a hard time keeping up with the payment schedule. I told him this time was critical. Okay, so this would belong under the mother, I believe. Right? The mother has way too many. I don't think all these belong to her. I don't know. Do you really suspect him, detective? Instead, I don't think he would stoop that low. Instead, he'd... I think it might be my fault that she's gone. I was in the hospital for a long time after I had Seowon. I feel like that would have to be under the mother. Wandered off. She didn't stroll away somewhere. She's been kidnapped. C1, alright. Okay, so this would connect to what the teacher said, right? Pull the girl tight in his arms. Bringing her home safe. There we go. Okay, so she's alive. Surrender and hurt. Surrender. Surrender. I already used up surrender. Would dead suffice? No. Oh. Well, we can unlock this one with that. Please don't lie to me, Myung-ho. Didn't you say that Auntie was telling the truth? Well, let's just see what happens. Might as well just try to use up all these words. Auntie told me that lying's not about what's good, but what's necessary. She wasn't lying. She said lying wasn't always a bad thing. It's the bad lies that are really bad. Mom said she'd watch over me from heaven. She said she'd watch over us even after she died. But that was a lie, right? There's no such thing as heaven. Suwon doesn't know that. She's so stupid. Mom was lying. But does that mean that Mom was a bad person? Well, we didn't unlock anything with this. Oh, we can pick something else, maybe? No. I think it does mean we can pick something else. Maybe? I don't know. I don't really understand. Stationery store. Let's see what that gets us. Anything good? No, just that. Somehow we know where Hyung was. Hollow. Gyeong. Dead, blah blah blah. Case unsolved. Let's see what happens. This one's shaking. How did you turn yourself in? We don't have that. Divorce. Playground doorbell time. Name? No, no, no. What do we have? Calling? Just that. That won't get us anywhere. Birthdays? Oh wait, we have Jeon Gyeong's and Haejung's relationship, right? No? We don't? Really? Oh, is Dong Gyeon the caregiver? Day Suwon disappeared. What is correct date? Oh, we can enter whatever we would like. Huh. I've already found fragments. Okay, the day she disappeared. Oh god. Day. 30 in the afternoon. I need a day though. That would be the day she didn't show up for preschool, right? Pre-entrance day, but I don't think it said what specific day it was. Huh. Did she disappear on her birthday? Don't know. What can I do to unlock this one? This one with the gold. What is this? What does it mean? So I think to get these keys unlocked, I have to have the right statement with these hashtags in their column, right? Lie in silence. Not to say. What if I told you there's no need for lying now? What if your lie is the bad kind, the kind that's only going to hurt Auntie and Siwon? Why is not saying anything a lie? If I tell you, if I say what really happened, then Auntie sounds like the bad guy. But she's a good person. It's my fault, not Auntie's. It's all my fault. It's not your fault. I need playground over here somewhere. Is there a playground statement somewhere that I can move over here? Should I move this one over here? No, I don't really think this goes over here. Silence is a heavy burden for a 5th grader, but Myung Ho refused to give in. Hae-jung's birthday. Hae-jung's birthday. Oh my god, where are these dates? Am I supposed to be able to find them somewhere? Obviously. But where would it be? I got a call from my mother. Security guard went over to my mother's house to check, but he couldn't open the door, so she asked me to go inside and open it for her. She chewed her out. She knew I wasn't going to bring Siwon somewhere so dangerous. I told her to go herself. She was stubborn. Mom said she could get to the playground and pick up Siwon faster than she could get home, so I rushed over to her house. What if I click this? Anything good? Not really. So I rushed over to her household to make sure everything was fine at her place and she would be there soon. She said that made the most sense. She was going to wait for me and with Siwon outside the building. Went to Mom's house and there was a security guard there. I opened the door for him. The place was filled with smoke. All I could think of was Siwon. I'm glad I found Mom waiting outside. Should I just put this one with the mom then? I got a call from my mother. Would it be the mom saying this? I don't know. 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 Name? Birthday. Birthday. I wish there was like a search thing where you could like only look for the things with certain tags, you know? What does cry unlock? Anything good? About the kindergarten teacher's testimony. When did Siwon's mother leave you? Let's see what that goes with. When did Siwon's mother leave you? We've been divorced for about 5 or 6 years. I'm a monster, aren't I? Abandoning my wife when she needed me most. At the time, I thought it was all for the best. That we'd reached our limit. That we'd only hurt each other if we kept on living like this. That's what I told myself. When our eyes met, I would face the emptiness inside, and it was excruciating, because I knew that void could never be filled. If only we could have cried it out together and kept each other going. But we struggled to help each other. We were making no progress at all. And one day, we realized that it hurt more to deal with our pain together than alone. So we chose to go our separate ways. That was our decision. To run from our wounds instead of confronting them. To let the blade drop on the guillotine. The guillotine. Divorced. Why did you turn yourself in? Did we unlock this purple one? No. When was the last time you saw Siwon's father? Do you call him often? Alright, explain to me how you took Siwon. Alright, let's see how he took her. Alright, explain to me how you took Siwon. I was a junior high school English teacher all my career, ever since I finished teacher's college and military service. But after the divorce, I quit my job at school and started tutoring and doing cram school gigs. And while my income isn't particularly stable, I needed the money, I'm sorry. I went to the playground intending to kidnap any child who seemed to be alone. I was there for more than 30 minutes, and I saw a little girl playing by herself for a long time, so I lied to her. But once I brought her with me, I got scared. I didn't know how I would even ask for her parents for a ransom. Did you kidnap your own child? That is so awkward. That's how it was. I was afraid and decided to stop, nothing more. That is so weird. Junior high school. Well, we can get this, but not really. What about lied? That is a lie, that he wasn't at the playground with her, but I don't know how to do anything with that. Dun 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 dum. Ba da dum dum. What else can we find? There's another playground. Was this one correlate to? Why we wouldn't match up with that? Playground. Where was the mother at the time? Ha Jung's location from CO1 vanished. Where would she be? Oh, wait, no. Ha Jung is the Durahana employee. So, do I have any evidence of that? We know you weren't at the playground. That time of year. Durahana. What the hell is Durahana? I don't think this statement belongs with Jeon Gyeong. Durahana. City Hall Administration Office. City Hall. Right? That's right, Chief. Certificate of Family Relations. Would this really belong here, though? What is this? What is this? Oh, that's that one. What about this purple one? What is the correct date? Her birthday, but what's her birthday? I don't think I saw it anywhere. Like, you'd think a date would stick out pretty well. Considering there's not a lot of numbers in this thing. Hurt. Well, we can unlock this one. Where are you? C1, alright. And she said she had a great time at Auntie's house. And that when she said she missed me, she was brought straight back home. Sorry I didn't contact you sooner. I knew you were out there searching, but I was too caught up in the moment. I didn't ask any questions. All I knew was that my daughter was gone for 3 days, but now she is back. And I know this sounds strange, but all I could say was thank you over and over again. I could bow 100 times over, and it wouldn't be enough. Siwon's back completely unharmed, and that's good enough for me. Detective, Siwon is... well, she's been hurt in the past. I can only blame myself for adding yet another wound to her young heart. Tell me, did that man surrender to the police? Siwon is alright. We got the achievement, but is she alright? Why did you turn yourself in? Because you kidnapped his own daughter and it's super duper awkward? Can't hold your own people for ransom? That'd be really weird, especially when you owe them child support. I don't know. Hospital? Oh, we seem to be stuck at the moment. Oh wait, we have a date here. 2012-2-3-1925. Would that be something? Should I just put 2012 in here and hope for the best? No. Okay, well. 2012... 2-3-19... 1932... That's a time. 2-3-12? No. 1925? No, doesn't make any sense. I was just trying to... this is the only thing I have numbers for, you know? So it's got to be something in this sort of combination. Right? Yeah, this would be the day she went missing, right? So 2012-2-3. 02-03? 2-3? Is there an easier way to... could I just use the keypad, please? Oh, shoot. I went past it. 02-03. Ah! 90. There we go. Oh, 203. Okay. Okay, we got death and birthday. We need some words. I used them all up on useless stuff. Death and birthday. There's death. Can I use this for something else? No. Birthday. Here, we can use this, right? I want this one. Certificate of Family Relations. Jeon Gyeong. Date of birth September 15th, 1972, male. Spouse Seo Won Young. December 25th, 1974, female, deceased. Married March 5th, 2000. Death September 1st, 2009. Child Choi Myung-ho. Date of birth January 3rd, 2001, male. Child Choi Siwon. Date of birth August 1st, 2004, female. Certificate issued February 4th, 2012. Gwamyeong City Hall. Okay, so who does this answer about? Dong-young and Hae-jing's relationship. Do I have that? No, not yet. I'm looking for death. Seon's mother's birthday. Male, female. December 25th, 1974. So, what would this be in, what is it? 25th, 74? Or, I don't know, let's try. 25, 74. No. Did I even do the right one? Okay. December's 12, 25. Duh, let's try that. $12, 25. There we go. That makes a lot more sense than putting the date and the year, I guess. Caregiver death hospital. We had a hospital somewhere that we could use. Where were you? I thought. What was our options? Death, hospital, caregiver. Death, hospital, caregiver. Playground, promised. Death, hospital, caregiver. Hospital. Let's use this. I don't know if this matters, what I'm using to unlock these things. How old was Seo-won when Mrs. Shin Hae-jung first came to take care of her? We have a new person unlocked. I first met Hae-jung when Seo-won was 4. That was about a few years ago. When my wife died of illness, I was despondent. Didn't know how I'd raise the kids. But Hae-jung was there to support us. They'd called caregivers instead of nannies these days. They're called caregivers instead of nannies these days, aren't they? Hae-jung is my children's caregiver. She's been coming in to look after the kids ever since my wife was hospitalized. She befriended them instantly. I don't know how we could have coped without her. Seo-won even calls her mom and treats her like one too. I could never thank her enough. But now I'm starting to think I relied on Hae-jung too much. I mean, she's not exactly family, is she? Okay, that's awkward. So let's take this and get a new person. Or maybe not. Oh, so she's also a caregiver. Interesting. Oh my god, I've been playing for so long. We should probably stop soon. anything else we can unlock while my brain's still with us? Location, still don't know where she was. Oh, here we go. We have this one though. Caregiver. Jeon Gyeong is my children's caregiver. There we go. Cool. Can I unlock something with that? Birthday or caregiver? Ba-dum-bum-bum. Birthday, caregiver, birthday, caregiver. Oh my goodness. Caregiver, yes. Caregiver certificate of employment. Caregiver Shin Hae-jung, date of birth February 6, 1976, female. Client Choi Dong-yeon, date of birth September 15, 1972, male. We hereby certify that the above caregiver has been assigned to the above client since July 1st, 2009. Certificate issued for February 4th, 2012. Zero Harness Support Center. Okay, so we already have that unlocked, obviously. Okay. How do I save? Can I save? Save and exit. Alright, I think we'll stop here for now. So that's all for this one. I don't know what's happening. I don't know if the kid's alive or dead, or like anytime that like I guess the brother's been saying like mom told me not to tell anyone. Is he really talking about mom, or is he talking about this caregiver, you know? And I guess so like the mom and the teacher had the daughter, but who's the boy? I guess the boy's mom would be the dad's old wife. So I guess they'd be step siblings, right? I think so. Does the current mom have any kind of hospitalization issues? I mean, she was standing around cooking for us. I don't know. I have no idea what's happening. I don't know where this kid is. I still find it kind of suspicious, the blanket, like the whole blanket thing with the mom, and she's like, oh yeah, she's just sleeping. Like, I don't know, I feel like we should rip those covers off, but we'll see. I guess we'll find out more next time, but this is all for this one, so let me know what you think of the video down in the comments below, and I will see you in the next one. This is Casper Kuma, over and out.